All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Battista Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Meatball Molly McCann.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the early portions of this round, and how about Molly McCann? Certainly it was the spinning back elbow against Luana Carolina in 2022 that really took her star power to that next level. But as far as her mixed martial arts game is concerned, that performance has given her...
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Andrade. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. That's getting very tight. She may find the finish.
She's still working hard for the submission here.
She's like a dog on a bone.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. McCann's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Nice pass.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC. Oh, huge elbow! Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tough.
It's starting to get really tight in there. She's going very hard for this armbar, and she may just get it, but in order to get there, she's got to be patient. So once she gets the arm extended, push her hips up into the back of the elbow to make her tap. And now she has her back.
Oh, she's got her back. Andrade is in half guard.
Full side control now. Beautiful transition.
Andrade is back inside control here. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw 2 high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Meatball Molly. Oh, big left hook there. Final seconds of the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down. Awesome. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Andrade going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
Oh, she cracked her up top there out of the clinch.
She gained separation, breaks that clinch position. Ooh, another shot to the head.
Big power shot there. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes. Oh, nice.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Andrade is in half guard. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why armbar, she's got it very tight.
Oh, looks like that armbar's almost locked in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Andrade. $30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, she reverses position on the ground. Beautifully done. And now she gains the dominant position. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Round 3 next.
Take a deep breath. Beautiful round. We got 5 more minutes left. The game plan is perfect. We're doing great. That round was ours. We have got this fight.
All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have, gotta be careful here.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
That was nice. She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. Andrade is going for the sub here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet The defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit her.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, great submission defense. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Andrade. She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, so a pretty good showcase for both women here tonight as they go the distance, but there was a striking advantage, I thought, on one side.
Yeah, she had a slight advantage in the striking. She was the one that was able to dictate the exchanges. She was the one that led the dance. She was the one that started them. She didn't stand back and wait, and I believe those moments will allow her to get the victory.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Meatball Molly McCann!
All right, so a win's a win. She gets it done by split decision. I thought she won the fight and ultimately gets her hand raised.
Yeah, she won the fight, but it was just very, very close, and closer than she thought it would be when she came into this octagon. Credit to her opponent, but also a credit to her for getting through that and getting the victory.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, DK. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Racer
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, beautiful boxing there from Stipe Miocic, former UFC heavyweight champion. Marcus Marinelli really feels like he has taken his striking to the next level. Oh, man, that's a big moment early on. Most people expected he would be able to get the takedowns at will. The boxer stays upright, at least for now.
Oh, boy. I mean, now you're going to see his facial expression change a little bit. He's going to start to wonder, what am I going to do now if I'm forced to stand with this guy that possesses power like he does in his hands? Massive moment for this boxer.
All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou. In the first fight, it has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
back to his feet. Just missed with the left there. Uppercut lands now. No place just there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by the heavyweight Miocic. Trying to finish this fight. He's having his way with him here. Stipe's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Getting the ball here.
Blades getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Nicely done. Miocic ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Final seconds here of round one. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Miocic. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
So a strong first round. Now we get started with round two. Curtis Blades and Stipe Miocic. Oh, nice jab there by Blades. Oh, nice kick to the body there. Try to establish that jab. Nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination. Big shot to the head.
Gets back to his feet. Circling away towards the left now. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
Blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find it.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Blades is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two.
That is a damaging kick that lands. Oh, nice takedown.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Blades is in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. There it is, now he's going to mount.
Relentless pressure from the top by Blades. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Blades has got his back again. Busy as he looks to improve position here. Blades is right back to the full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
And now he's got the back. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blades.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, side control now. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Big shot on the feet. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, big left hook there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees
Fight
over
back.
and over.
Fight back.
You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Strong kick there.
Oh, another one.
Well, I think I can smell it. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. That was a slick transition.
Miocic gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedown, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Blades' eye is closing up. Connected with a solid punch right there. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stipe Miocic.
All right, the future UFC Hall of Famer Stipe Miocic getting his hand raised here tonight, still proving on this night, as he has done many times prior, that he's one of the best heavyweights in the world.
He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. He's one of the best heavyweights of all time. He has a complete skill set, great wrestling, great striking, and great durability and toughness, which allows him to stand in there with some of the most dangerous men on the entire planet.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 ready to go. Here is Miesha Tate. A fast start has not been a staple to her UFC tenure. She has been forced to rally at times to come back to beat fighters like Holly Holm and Sarah McMahon. So I know it's something her camp has emphasized in this training camp, getting Miesha off to a fast start tonight. Round 1 underway. Peña going for the takedown, nothing doing there. All right, early action here. The BJJ fighter told us she wanted to be fighting inside. She wanted to make it dirty against the wrestler. She has attained the clinch here early on.
A dirty fight is what this grappler wanted. She wanted to make the wrestler fight where she isn't comfortable. Mission accomplished.
Counters with that inside leg kick.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Right on the button. All right, so Juliana Peña fighting mean as usual, kind of bullies her way inside and is able to get the fight to the floor.
It may not look pretty always with Juliana Peña, but the pressure and her willingness to just engage is like not much we have seen inside the octagon. She will overwhelm you, but it's her toughness and her durability that allows for her to fight in this fashion.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Nice positional control here. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Tate's in half guard.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Right into side control. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1. Peña's back in full mount. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
With conviction to the body. That's as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot, massive strike, great attempt, great attack, and it landed perfectly for him.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Just missed with the elbow there. How about these two going at it?
Uppercut.
Nice counter left there. Dragged down by Peña. Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. You okay? All right. Breathe. We've been here before. It's okay. We just got caught. I need this round to be sharp.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, All action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on. Oh!
How good was that judo toss? Oh, Pena's in half full. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combinations, and making them all matter.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Good combination there.
She's a player there, probably her best strike of the game.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Tate's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. She got out again. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pena. All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, beautiful hook for her there. 1 minute. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so perhaps some frustration starting to set in for her now as the jiu-jitsu fighter floors her yet again.
I mean, she is such a great grappler, and she has a very good understanding of getting the fight to the floor. She does it over and over.
Pena's going for a choke. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
A lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
But now you're sitting in top half, and you're trying to get too many punches out. Let's just finish this.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh,
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her.
oh, she hurt her. She's hurt bad, John.
Nice leg kick there by Tate. Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice body shot.
storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Protect yourself.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Oh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep, trying to finish the arm triangle, but she cannot rush. She's got to take her time. She's got to be patient, and the finish will show itself.
Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Oh, clean hook there. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit. All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the...
Great timing on that double leg. And now she's in mount.
All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's gonna break her arm. She's gonna break her arm.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her. Massive shot from the top.
She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Peña's in half guard. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Peña. What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 30-27, Pina. Judge 2 scores it 30-27, Tate. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen, Peña.
Well, a win's a win, DC. Doesn't matter how it goes into the books. She gets it done by split decision tonight. Nothing easy, though, about standing there waiting for the judges to render their scorecards.
Well, I mean, and then you become uncertain of if you won the fight. You can see her asking her corner, did I do enough? Did I win? Fortunately, the judges, 2 of them, saw it in her favor, and she gets the victory tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dan Henderson.
ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so we get another look at Tito Ortiz here, and it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches this fight stylistically. A lot of advantages, at least on paper, for a prime Tito Ortiz coming up. Tito gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Hendo finds a home for that H-bomb. Let's see if he can follow it up. Nice shot to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. And he counters with a left hand. Nice jab by Tito. Oh, and a cut has just opened up on his forehead. We'll keep an eye on it. Back and forth we go. Now lands a solid punch there. Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He passes to half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Ortiz is right back to the full mount here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Henderson's now dealing with a cheek cut. Tito's trying for a submission here. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tough.
Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Ortiz. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh! All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hit. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot.
Back to his feet. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. He's hurt again. Beautiful level change.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position. Nice. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Henderson's in half guard now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top fighter, you got to do the finish. Continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes in your opponent.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go, third and final round. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
This is just how these guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Oh, my goodness. Oh! This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Holy smokes!
Unbelievable. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Dan Hendo Henderson.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Darren the Gorilla Till!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. There is no denying all of the skills that Darren Till brings to the table. He's got the fan base, moves all the needles you would want a fighter to move. Now the focus, getting back into middleweight title contention. And a lot of that is rooted in the improvements that he has made when it comes to his wrestling, when it comes to his grappling. That has been his kryptonite in the past. He does not believe it will be here tonight.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, what a land there by Darren Till, DC. Every time the Gorilla throws and lands, you hear those oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Left hook counter. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, nice hook.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
All right, let's go, let's go. Keep your hands up, defense.
Beautiful body kick.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. And that one certainly found the target. Swing and a miss by Till. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, that's big. That one landed clean. Oh, my goodness.
Huge left hand. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Oh, score that takedown for me, man.
Oh! Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Till's eyes closing up now. Not good for him. unable to connect with a right hook.
Hands up, let's go.
Nice strike lands.
Don't stop, don't stop.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Back to the feet now.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind him.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. This is such a crazy fight.
Ooh!
Cannot take too many of those.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking.
Violent strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
All right, seems as though... Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Till gets caught by the... So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Now we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Darren the Gorilla Till!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yair El Patera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arnold Almighty Allen.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
What a highlight reel the Mexican phenom Yair Rodriguez has put together in a few short fights in the UFC. That flying head kick knockout of Andre Fili comes to mind. He stopped the UFC Hall of Famer BJ Penn in 2017. A lot of people think we are staring at a future champion, Yair Rodriguez, looking to entertain the Masters once again tonight. Landed a solid punch there. And there is that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Big hook. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Allen. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure. Oh, a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Ooh.
That kick blocked by Allen. 90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, 25 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez. Patented front kick there by Yair Rodriguez.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Massive head kick.
Holy smokes.
All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Rodriguez got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here we go with round 2. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. There you go. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble now. Big right hand.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. He missed with that jab attempt there.
You never know where it's coming from. You don't know if he's going to do a cartwheel, try to kick you. You never know what's happening. Yeah, Rodriguez.
Oh!
He hurt him again.
Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, big knee! Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Oh my goodness, what a kick! Not resting in the... I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Fighter blocks the punch. Oh, what a kick. Oh!
Let's go.
Under a minute to go. Swing and a miss with that punch by Allen. That's going to go to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Shot just before the end of the round, so now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working, but the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
Now he's going full mount.
Allen getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Allen gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
He checked that last one.
Well,
he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, my goodness.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Pantera Rodriguez.
All right, so Yair El Pantera Rodriguez, all smiles after this one, and why not? And when he puts all the skills together as he did here tonight, not only is he one of the more exciting fighters on the roster, but he looks the part of a guy who could compete for a UFC featherweight championship. He has certainly learned from his setbacks, which have been few and far between, and that was maybe the best Yair Rodriguez we have ever seen here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, here's your fresh matchup at 170 pounds, right? Gilbert Burns and Leon Edwards. A lot of these fighters in this division have history against Edwards. Durinho does not, and stylistically, he's got a pretty good game plan to try to get it done tonight.
I tell you, man, Gilbert Burns with the little mini afro, he is an absolute savage and a guy that is more than willing to step up every time. That is the way you make your way to a championship opportunity. Tonight he fights Leon Edwards, who has shown to be the best welterweight in the world, but I believe in the style. I believe the matchup may be the issue for Edwards because Burns possesses all the skills that Leon Edwards used to struggle with. Let's see if that's still the case.
Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, these knees are really starting to pile up. Good combination of knees there by Burns. Oh, collar tie. Defensively responsible, nice block. Just over 3 minutes to go round 1.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Burns is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, it's tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Getting them out here.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh! How about those 5 minutes?
Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready? You ready? Go.
All right, round two. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
He can't even stand.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're gonna start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely, and the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
His misses are entertaining.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Burns.
Nice shots landing from the top position. He passed the half guard. Changing the position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Burns is in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, round three coming up next. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Fight. Ready.
Third round underway. Ooh, he lands a kick to the leg.
Great punch.
Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by Edwards. That's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very... Hurt him again.
Durinho gets caught by that straight hand. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants his badly.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. Broken in half guard here, making these shots count.
Nice transition. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. That Darce is tight.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
There's the tap. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Oh, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, Gilbert Durinho Burns.
All right, so Gilbert Burns, your winner by submission. A lot of people feel like if he went this path every fight out, he'd have a lot more submissions. Chose to grapple tonight, and it paid off.
Gilbert Burns is one of the best grapplers in the world. His jiu-jitsu resume before fighting is second to not many. So to see him use that and implement that game plan tonight truly does show that when he wants to, he can be as dangerous as anyone on the ground.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Beneil Dariush. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London's.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena.
Close guard. Dariush is in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Dariush. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dariush.
Look at that. Recognize who's about to lose position.
Oh, look at that. High-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Pimblett has got full mount now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pimblett going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Lands with the ground and pound here. Pretty good elbow there to the body by Dariush. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dariush. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Final seconds of round one. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Back mount now. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm in the distance there. I want you to do more of the same, so let's look to really land the big shots this time.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. And there's a takedown attempt. Wild swing there. That's good defense to block that punch.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great submission defense.
All right, ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Oh, what a moment there, right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there.
There it is, now he's running him out. Oh, good defense, yes.
Dariush is in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Making all these shots count. Pimlet's back in full mount. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Takes his back now.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, inside his opponent's...
Just like this, now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Almost possible. Undertaker has arrived in the UFC. Oh my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. That kick is good by Pimble.
Straight punch lands.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Clean punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. A left hand there from Dariush.
Right hand is a bomb.
To the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dariush. Oh, he's got his back.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in. He's got to be careful here. Oh, nice.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Paddy Pimble. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Back. Secure the hook now. Secure the hook.
In the half guard.
Gotta get out of there.
30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Great shot from the top position.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Pimblett's back in half guard. These ground strikes are starting to add up. What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Beneil Dariush.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael the Count Bisping.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here's Jared Cannonier as we get the early portions of this round underway. Physically, he looks incredible. Looks like he was cut out of a piece of granite, but mentally, you can argue he actually puts in even more work. He's talked to us a lot about meditation and visualization, visualizing everything from the walk to the finish of this fight.
This is big. That's big.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Big ground and pound.
Bisping gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Nice left hand.
3 minutes to go. Well-placed kick there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Strong.
Hurt him real bad. Now we're going. Oh, big right there.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Under 2 minutes to go. in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that. Huge shots being landed on both sides. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh! Body kick from Cannonier. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Push kick there to the body.
He's hurt bad.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Fighter lands a jab.
Attack the cut. Attack the cut.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to beat his knee so that he doesn't get finished.
Big miss from Cannonier. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here.
Leg kick. He's got to start going down. Oh.
Lands the inside leg kick. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he is pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Both of these gentlemen are... Oh! Yeah, he hurt real bad. He still hurt.
Setting up an armbar now.
This is tight.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. This is a terrible position.
Doing good. It's okay. Move. Use your...
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Cannonier's in half guard now. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Cannonier's got the full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
Work. You got 1 minute. I need you to work now. Posture and look for those heavy
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael "The Count" is King!
Well, he came in as one of the winningest fighters in the history of the UFC, and he only adds to that total here tonight. The former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping, with another monumental win. There is no doubt his future is in the UFC Hall of Fame, and a win like this is only going to add to his remarkable legacy. This is a guy who has defied the odds every step of the way. You got to think this one stacks up with the best of them. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kyle the Natural Bahano. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Breeze.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, DC, a lot of hype on this fight. It is now underway, and on one side, you've got someone who relies primarily on their hands. The other fighter is a real 5-tool player, so perhaps that athlete will be looking to take this fight to the ground. We'll see.
He has got to use every tool. He is the more skilled guy. He is the more well-rounded guy. He's got to wrestle. He's got to use kicks, knees, and elbows in order to try to confuse the boxer. Because if he is singular, if he plays that game and he is unbalanced, he will find himself laying on his back, looking up at the lights, because this guy, this boxer, has tremendous power.
Big right hand. All right, no surprise to see an early takedown attempt, and the boxer is able to stay upright. Got to be a source of confidence for him moving forward.
And that's the surprise, J.A. The surprise is that he was able to defend. Now let's see how much confidence he takes from defending that takedown and making this wrestler stay upright with him. Nice, solid punch man.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Nice kick, yep.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some separation. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh! Massive kick to the head.
Oh, back and forth we go. He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Working off the jab, it's good. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Beautiful elbow is there. kick.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Lands a big elbow there. He's hurt now.
Oh, big elbow.
Nice. Nicely done. Breeze's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, he lands a hook.
Oh,
So there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
Você tá bem? All right. Tomou água.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
he got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Rips the body there. Oh!
He's wobbling now.
All right, he engages in the single
Right
collar
back.
tie.
Right back.
And just misses with that big right hand.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Nice shot to the body there. Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no wrestling background, and he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong, and this boxer has shown beautiful takedown defense.
Good exchange there inside. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Swing and a big miss by Breeze.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Breeze is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches.
There it is again.
Look at that.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Final seconds here of round two. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. And he lands that side kick. Great body kick there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Making all these shots count. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
You need to fight back.
This is where he wants to be.
Fight back.
Oh, big shots here.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh!
I mean, wow.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Kyle the Natural Ohio.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
All right, here he is, your teammate, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. And a lot of people ask what could have been had he been able to stay healthy. No denying his status, though, as one of the best heavyweights we've ever seen.
It's unbelievable that you consider him one of the greatest of all time, even though he's missed about 4 years due to injury. But when you look back to the Junior Dos Santos trilogy, getting knocked out in the first round, losing his heavyweight championship, to dominating him over the course of 10 rounds is unreal to watch. The cardio, the pace, the pressure, the crispness, the tightness, and the accuracy that Cain possesses in his striking was truly amazing. No wasted energy. The Antonio Rodrigo fight, the Nogueira fight, was truly a masterclass in striking.
Yes.
With Cain finishing him in 1 round.
Cain Velasquez has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map, and certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the field? Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Misses with the right hand. First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Aspinall's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
All right, All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cain Velasquez. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired...
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Round two straight ahead.
Okay, listen. Breathe, relax. That was a great round. Everything you're doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure on.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway.
Drives the shit into the rib. Great body.
Good jab. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Aspinall. Nice entry there, and nice execution on the takedown. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Velasquez is in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Velasquez getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round two.
Give them out here.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
I need you to scramble.
45 seconds remain in the round.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Aspinall's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Seconds winding down in round two. Oh, you got 10 minutes in the can.
Stop!
Nice work. You really pushed the pace that round. Excellent wrestling. I love your ground control. This round, we're going to do...
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Third round underway. Effective use of the jab by Velasquez. Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab. A big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he is trying to chase down that finish. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Aspinall's in half guard now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Velasquez is right back to the full mount. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Aspinall. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Aspinall's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Good work from the top here by Cain Velasquez. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Going for a submission.
Arms in deep.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm. I don't know.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Aspinall's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round. Aspinall's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game. He's going to guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself...
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight.
Oh, my goodness, I think he might have it.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer. This might hurt.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, on this, in that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Aspinall's back in full mount.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, he's got his back now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No nice sub attempt.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Velasquez is in half guard. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Losing this fight, if it goes to a decision, you're going to lose, no doubt. So what are you going to do about it? I need you to...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming.
Nice punch to the head.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Oh, he lands it.
Oh! He's got to try to finish here. Oh! Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he's looking for the finish now. And there's the tap. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.